baby. Yeah. Come on and work it for me and let your body move. We are here together and we're in the groove. We gon' party tonight. We gon' dance around, girl. Yeah. My steppers that know how to get down.
Come on, step it to your right. Now step it to your left. Now right out in, left out in. Now right foot stomp, stomp, stomp. Now move it on up and turn. Now move it on up and turn. Now jazz box step with it. Come on, jazz box step with it.
Here we go now.
Attention. We need all the sexy ladies to report to the dance floor.
That's right. Still.
We gon' have a good time. We going live, baby. Let's go.
Girl, you looking good out on the dance floor. The way you moving got me watching, got me wanting more. That's right. I'm trying to hold back. Don't wanna lose control, cause you're throwing it all back. And I gotta take a step back, cause you're so fine. I'm losing my mind watching you so high. The way you move, you're teasing me, girl. You're the type of woman I need in my world.
All right. Welcome everybody to the big show. It's your boy Big Yayo, man. I want to welcome everybody out to the big show. Glad you can make it to the big show. Just want to do some sights and sounds. We've got an excellent show tonight. We've got an amazing show tonight. You've been asking about them. They've been everywhere. You've been seeing them everywhere. And I've got some very important people here today. The new entertainment. I can't just say music or movies or videos or social media. They are just the accomplice of entertainment tonight on the show. We've got them Grannies in the building. That's right. Them Grannies are in the building tonight. And also I've got filmmaker, movie producer, artist, writer, Phillip Martin is in here tonight. Just doing some housekeeping tonight. Want y'all to come on in. If you would, get in the chats. Let us know where you're from. You know, talk that ish, like they say. I definitely want to welcome everybody. I want to thank everybody that came out this past Saturday to the Big Ride in Prentice. And if you were here for the intro of the show, you saw some of the sights and sounds of that. When I tell you, it feels good to have over 5,000 people in one place, feeling safe and having a good time. Shouts out to all of the artists that participated. Shouts out to my good friend Kendrick Moore down at 84 Recreational, who did an excellent job of supporting the Big Ride and everything we wanted to do. We actually had a wonderful time. We were down there from Friday to Sunday. And I mean, it was, y'all been seeing the pictures all over, so I don't have to say a whole lot about that. A little bit of bookkeeping going into March the 30th, as you can see on the screen. We're moving the Big Ride, where the Big Ride is traveling down to Newville, Alabama. So all of my Alabamians, all of my Georgians, Floridians, Mississippians, space aliens, we want to see all of y'all down in Newville at Hogan's Valley. So I'll have a lot more information closer we get to that. But without further ado, I did want to do this, talk about that a little bit. But I do want to talk about my next guest because they have been all over. You've been seeing them. They're the life of the party, the star of the show. So whenever they're in the house, y'all need to make sure, you know, y'all get on out the way because they are the ones that's running ish right now. I'm going to bring them on. I got Nick May in the building and I got Tuna May in the building. Y'all may know them as them Grannies.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. How y'all doing?
Hey, grandmamas.
Hey, how you doing?
How y'all doing, man? I am so
We
excited
doing
to
all
have
right.
y'all on
Y'all
here.
catch me when I'm on my way to go see the Lord.
Well, we gotta hurry up because I do not want the Lord to be looking at me, saying I'm holding any of His people from getting to Him. But I just want to say thank y'all for coming on the show. As we start the show out, like I said, this is just a casual conversation. As we start the show out, I just want to get into my grannies on here today. So if y'all would tell us where you're from, where did all this start at?
We from
Well, it
everywhere.
started when we was in this going to these nursing homes and trying to uplift some of the older people like us. And we just said, hey, we decided to keep pushing it. But we from all over, baby. We travel. We live in the car, honey. We go from state to state, city to city.
We
We moving on.
we from wherever you from. That's what we tell people. They ask where from. We from wherever you from. Y'all seen us,
That's
so
what I'm.
we from everywhere.
We ain't got no
Yeah,
destination.
y'all ain't got no destination. Y'all
We
wherever
ain't got
y'all
no
touch down.
destination. We on here. We on here, grandbaby. We out here.
So
We
that's what I've
outside.
been seeing. Cause y'all everywhere. I mean, y'all on every outside it is. Y'all are outsiding like
We
I've never
outside,
seen before.
grandbaby.
Y'all
Yeah.
is outside. Now, my thing about it is, what made y'all? I know coming out the nursing home, I know all of that, but what made y'all kind of lock in step with this grown folk Southern soul kind of community? Because I see y'all everywhere, but I do see y'all a lot in this Southern soul market doing a lot of the dancing, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So, what made y'all latch on to that like y'all did?
You
Well,
gonna tell?
we used to be some dancers back in the day.
I wasn't
So
no dancer.
and we had to put our little skills in. And we old, so we gonna stick with the Southern soul. And the Southern soul tend to have a more grown and sexy look than these young hip hops and all that stuff. And it don't be that much trouble. So it'd be better for us to stick with the Southern soul. That's some of our tone people. You know what I'm saying, grandbaby? And we still get to, show our little shake our little tail feather like we used to back in the day. Look at Nate,
Yeah.
mate. Look at my sister over there. Go, go. I can't do it because I'm in the church. I'm at the church house.
See,
Go.
y'all are not
Yeah.
gonna y'all gonna shut Beyonce's internet down today with all of this.
We
We don't want to shut it. We don't want to shut it down. We just want to share it with them. We want to share with everybody. We don't
we
want
And
to
tell
take
that's what
nobody shine. We just want to shine. We all want to shine together. Because that's what's wrong with the world today now. You worry about what everybody else got going on instead of trying to uplift everybody.
there you go.
yeah.
There you go.
We some uplifting grannies.
All the time. And that's what drew me into y'all, man. I've been seeing because at first I was like, wow, where did this come from? It's just like you all came from out of nowhere. So I know you say you've been dancers your whole life. Now that you're more older, more mature, what I like to call most seasoned. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody like a seasoned woman. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want no unseasoned nothing. So
Yeah.
Unseasoned,
seeing
nothing. 'Cause I don't like
un-
nothing unseasoned, baby. You heard me?
Yeah. We
heavy
like
seasoning for me,
everything
please.
seasoned.
My
Heavy
water
seasoning for
got to
me,
be
please.
seasoned. I got to have some lemon in my water.
What you said. Just what
And
you
hold
said.
on, hold on, Rick. We missing one granny, Seal May. Let's not leave Seal May out. She a little bit under the weather today, but y'all gonna be seeing her again. We can't leave her
But
out
see,
either. That's the one
we,
with the cane.
we,
That's the crazy one.
That's
we
Sia, man. That's the one. That's the one with the good knee.
Yeah,
That's the good knee one right there. We bad knees over here. We
yeah,
we
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 had
can't do
these.
nothing with them knees, baby. I
now
don't know
what
how
I
she do
just
it with the good knees and got a cane. I don't understand, but she working it. She working it.
but
My sister working it.
but Tony, what I just seen Nick make, I don't think her knees too bad neither now. Cause I
Oh,
just saw her,
sometimes they work though. They work a little
you
bit.
know what I'm saying? I've been seeing her pop lock and drop it pretty good,
Yeah,
just like you. So I can't tell. If you hadn't
I put
said it,
a
I couldn't
bengay
tell.
on. I put a little bengay on before the shows. That's all.
So let me ask you about this. How did you all get into helping? Because you all are helping a lot of artists. I want to say this. Y'all are helping a lot of artists get a lot of exposure from doing your videos. How does that process go? Do y'all just see songs that you like and y'all just get in there and do them, or do people reach out? What's
Most
y'all
of them reach
process?
out to us. We have a fee that we do, but the
Okay.
fee came with, they offered us a certain amount to do their videos, and we stuck with it and went with it from there on. You know, if they offered that to us, why can't nobody else pay that? You know what I'm saying? And we've been
Yeah.
going viral on some of the videos, but you know, it just depends on how it come about. You know, if we
You
feel
got
like,
they
hey, we want to
got
get up and do something, we will. But if you want some promotion on, then you gonna have to pay for these videos. Cause we still
and they
got to
got
work these old bodies to get up here and do these videos. Cause these bodies they ain't the same no more.
they sure ain't. They most definitely not. And they got to do the promoting themselves too. We promote it on our platform, but they got to do their work too, because we'll put them on our podcast. We'll promote them all day. We'll come to their shows to support them. But at the end of the day, they still got to get it pushed out there. You still got to do your part too. So
And we post it on all platforms, not just
yeah,
one. We post them on all platforms.
So that and looking at that, and I'm glad you all talk about that, because regardless of what everybody's talent is, for one, this is a business. You know, we
yeah,
want to, you know, it's fun. We happen to be in one of the best businesses in the world. You know, I definitely understand that we're having fun, but at the end of the day, this is business. So when people want to get that, and you all have worked your business so good to where most of the time when you put something out, it gets thousands, if not millions of views anyway. So that has a cost with it. So regardless, good knees, bad knees, canes, Ben Gay, Uncle Remus,
Don't
whatever.
forget the pain patches now.
yeah, the pain pack.
Don't
We got
forget
you.
them at the Dollar Tree. They got them, baby. I use them all on it.
And let us just stop again and let's get a special shout out to our grandbaby P2K, because P2K was the first one to put them grannies on stage with him and got us the exposure on stage. Now we were going viral online, don't get me wrong, but he taught us the entertainment side. He brought us on that stage with him. He made our knees ache real bad, but I want to give a personal shout out to that grandbaby, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be on popping up at these shows doing all this. He the reason
That
for everything.
grandbaby called us up and said, I'm coming to y'all town. We got to meet up. And we met up, and he said we gonna do some skits and some videos, and we did that, and they turned out just right too. I said, boy, I love that grandbaby there. That man ain't worry about nothing, boy. He come and get his grandmas.
Yeah, he came back, grandma.
He's grinding. That's one thing about me and P kind of started out at the same time on our musical careers from different places. But coming up on the P2K, he gonna teach you how to get out there and make it work.
And
Yeah.
he
And that's
did.
what it's all
He
about.
did. That's a genuine grandbaby right there. And I have ran across a lot of genuine people in this Southern soul business.
Yeah.
You know, it was unexpected, but I did.
But I always say, you get out what you put in. And I think
Yeah.
everybody sees y'all's spirit, see, you know, just some fun-loving people that's out here living their best life, because, you know, this is what it's about. You live your best life now. You going, you know, you at church right now, so it don't get no better than that, you know. So
You
out here
so right, grandbaby.
That girl
traveling.
ain't on church. She in her.
Well, she is
Hey, I'm
somebody.
at church house, sister. You hush your mouth. You don't know what I'm got going on. Hush.
She
We
might be
always
at
on.
churches, get some chicken. She might be at churches, get some chicken. I don't know.
She
You
always.
know,
This church ain't got no chicken. This church just got some peppermints, and they probably gonna want some more money when I leave here too.
well, but that's why we got to talk about the business side of this, so people understand these ladies are having the time of their life. But fellas, ladies, this is a business. So in order to have that, and we have to get more into the business, and this is just a prime example. Like you say, it took somebody like P to come in and say, well, hey, look, I see something in you. Not only let it help me, let me do something to help y'all. And I've seen it. And like I say, I've been looking at you all for several months. I've been seeing the progression. I've been seeing the dedication. I've been seeing the consistency. So I just want to say thank you all for setting the bar high for, you know, not only social media influencers, but showing how you can marry the two, because you all are even coming out for us March the 30th in Newville, Alabama.
We have our boots on. We putting our boots on for this trail ride.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, and I know my girl, Miss Brown Sugar, kind of put that together. Talk about the relationship that y'all had with her because she introduced me to you all. So how did that come about? What was the relationship with Miss Brown Sugar in the Grannies?
You know what, Miss Brown Sugar, we met that grandbaby and we heard her song. We heard her song, Sneaky Link, and that cowgirl song. And we fell in love with that song. You know, every woman, I tell you, that's the Granny's anthem, the Sneaky Link song right there. And then when she came out with that Hold Up, Giddy Up Daddy, that cowgirl song, I reached out to her. That's the sweetest woman I probably have met in a long time.
I love her and her husband energy.
Yeah.
I love it. Them is our grandbabies. We gonna pull up for them anytime. Them our grandbabies right there.
Yeah, her heart is genuine. We feed off people energy. That's how the grannies roll. That if your energy ain't right, you know, we feed off energy. And the good thing about it in this Southern Soul industry, we ain't met no bad people. Everybody,
that's good.
We don't get into it with nobody. We don't be in nobody's business. For one, we stay out of folks' business. With everybody, we get along with everybody. We love everybody. So, and I think if we
did, you wouldn't know about it because we're gonna pray about it.
Yeah. We just argue with each other. Gonna stay into it.
I see y'all go back and forth, but I don't ever hear any dirt on your name. And that's going back to what we said. You get out what you put in. And when you bring the right spirit into something, all them other spirits got to go somewhere else because there ain't no house up in here. You understand?
That's right, grandbaby. That's right.
So that's the same thing with me. People talk about issues and problems. I don't have no issues and problems because I don't bring issues and problems. So, you know, I'm glad to hear that you all have got everything. You know, you've been living your best life. That's all I can say. Hey, when you get to be a granny, you done seen some things.
I done seen some things, and I sure get to see some things too. There's some old young little nice little boys out there on them stages now. Grandma, hey, you know, I'm at the right spot.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you know,
you ain't got to, grandbaby, because I'm gonna say it for you, baby. I'm gonna say it for you. Yes, I be watching them young man.
Hey, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you know, them little cowboys get up there and they twisting around and hucking and bucking. I see how y'all push it back up, like they say, toot it up on them. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, we gotta toot it up a little bit. You know,
we
done that. It's all friendly.
It's all friendly and it's all love. That's the thing about it. Just to have fun. It ain't got to be nothing but having fun. Correct. So, one of my other questions, like, you all travel all over. If somebody's out here, you know, and they want to get you all, so I know you do, you know, live events. I know you do social media stuff. Is it anything that I'm not talking about or thinking about that you all do that people may not know you do, or, you know, the social media and live stuff is the gist of what you all do? Because I don't want to leave anything out. I think y'all are so talented. So I want
you gonna take this one, Nate, man?
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot. We go to nursing homes. We give back to communities. You know, help homeless people. We feed the homeless. We do a lot of stuff that people don't see on the outside. You know, on the outside. So the Grannies, we be outside. We help a lot of people, and a lot of people don't know that. What else we do? And we're trying to get into acting. So get ready. Y'all probably gonna see the Grannies on the big screen one day. I'm telling you, be on the lookout for us.
Please be on the lookout, because you know I had to put my bid in early. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I'm doing a movie called The Big Ride.
Yeah.
So I had, you know, I had to beg the Grannies. I said, y'all got to be in the movie. Y'all have got to be in the movie. And the next guest that I'm bringing on, he's a premier filmmaker. So it's just like, this is the right show with the right folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, grandbaby. That's what I'm talking about. So you get your stuff together. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You're trying to get it together, Grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Get it together.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to you, because guess what? We've been hearing you rapping on these songs. Let me tell you, you get down. I would have heard your songs. You be having these Grannies jamming. We finna be at that trail ride jamming to Yayo too.
What you said. You said. And I'm gonna get them Grannies in the studio with me. We gonna do something. Y'all don't know. Y'all, all right, wait a minute. Just hold what you got. And we gonna do the whole 9, because I love y'all spirit.
We love you too, grandbaby. We so glad you had us on the show today.
Tony can
No,
sing.
what were you saying?
Tony can sing. She can sing. So go ahead and
Don't
get it.
tell
We can
me
be
that.
the background singers.
Hey, man, if y'all get to be the background, y'all the one gonna steal the show. I have to go. I'm gonna have to sit behind the curtain and just sing and let y'all do the show because I ain't gonna be able to hold up with the energy y'all got. So that's the thing.
Don't you
it is
listen
so
to my
important.
sister. She gonna have your auntie to have me up there looking crazy.
She ain't gonna lie on you. She'll lie for you. She'll lie for you before she lie on you.
Exactly what he said.
But that's the
She
thing.
always throwing me under the goddamn bus.
That's all right.
He had nothing about it. Can I sing or nobody? Nothing. He said he gonna get us in there. Yeah.
So
It's
but I was gonna find out. I was gonna find out regardless. So it was gonna work out anyway.
Yeah, you gonna find out because I love music, honey. I'm gonna hum. I'm gonna hum something.
I think that's what the name of the song gonna be. We gonna hum. We gonna hum. That's gonna be the name of the song. We gonna hum.
We gonna hum something. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus.
See, she cut off on herself.
I told you I'm on my way to the Lord house.
Y'all heard it right here first. Y'all heard her coming out of character. Y'all heard it right here on the big show. She about to break out this thing. That's what I'm talking about. This is what we need so much in all the communities. We need a good time, a good honest time, and that's what this show is all about. And that's why I salute you all so much. And I mean all three of you all. I know the other one ain't here, a little under the weather, but it's all right. Y'all are doing a wonderful job representing, and that energy you all have is so refreshing. And that's one of the reasons I think, and this is my opinion, that things are happening for you all in the way that it's happening because people are just sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you. Yeah, that's even with the everyday life, grandbaby. Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Sick and tired. And we've gone through a lot post-pandemic. We lost a lot. Now that we are, how do y'all people say, back outside?
Yeah, baby. We outside.
We want positive stuff now. And you all have come. You all are like a fresh breath of air. You all come through. You're excited. So many people are reaching out. I just got off the phone with Brown Sugar. So many people are calling, asking, them Grannies really gonna be them? This is my favorite one. Y'all are almost, you remember like when they used to have New Edition and the boy bands, NSYNC and all them. Everybody would have their favorite one based on this. Y'all got that same thing. I want the one with the cane. I want that one. So I'm like, well, look at here. I say, y'all ain't playing fair. Y'all are not playing fair. It's been an honor and a privilege to have you all on the program. And before we get out of here, because I don't want to keep you long, because I don't want the Lord calling me, telling me to let you go. But any way for people to contact you or any information that people need to know about the Grannies and how to get in touch with them, and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Like, mate, I want to interrupt you, so I'm going to let you go ahead.
Oh, you can contact, when we on Facebook, you can message us. You can also contact Slick ENT, or you can contact me personally. I don't want to put my phone number out here. Just inbox us. Because I can't remember phone numbers by heart. They got these phones. You don't remember no phone numbers by heart. But y'all can inbox us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It don't matter. We respond back in a timely manner.
And that's what I'm talking about. So, ladies, it has been an honor and a privilege to have you on the program tonight. I mean, just even from the short time that we spent on here, I know they in from trouble come March 30th.
You better know it, grandbaby. We don't come to play. We come to have fun.
Hey,
we already getting it together. We trying to see what we finna shut this show down with already. We've been on the prowl.
I know this is going to be off the chain. So if you're in the area, if you're not in the area, this is something that you don't want to miss. And for all you all promoters that are doing shows, people, you heard the scope of what they do. Very big activists in the community, from the nursing homes to the shot houses. Y'all can get the Grannies out there, and it's guaranteed to have a good time. Y'all, I am so appreciative that you came on to the show tonight. If there's anything that I can ever do, but come March 30th, we're going to have one of them times.
Yeah.
We're going to have one of them times.
I can't wait either, grandbaby. I can't wait.
Yeah, we excited. We excited about this. And this is going to be our first time at the big ride on the big ride.
Oh
We've
my
been to a
God.
couple trail rides, but we ain't never been to the big ride. We ready for this big ride right here.
And it ain't gonna be your last time. I hate that we couldn't
Yeah,
get the scheduling together
that's
for
what
the
I'm talking
one.
about. What he
Yeah.
said? What ain't that what you said? What he said? What my grandbaby
It,
said? We gonna
it
be
ain't
on
gonna be
there
the last
all
time.
the time. Mhm.
We're going from city to city, state to state, and I'm bringing these grannies with me because it's all about having a good time. So I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for coming on the show. If you want to hang out back in the green room, you can, but I know you got stuff to do. But I'm going to have my next guest come on here. Ladies and gentlemen, there's social activists, there's social media superstars. They are, musicians, but they don't want to tell it. They are dancers, they are entertainers, they are hosts with the most, and
Yeah.
they're also my grannies, baby. They're my
Yeah.
country king grannies. Ladies and gentlemen, it's them grannies on the program tonight. Thank y'all so much for coming on.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us, grandbaby.
All right, now y'all have a good one.
You
You
too.
too. Bye.
Y'all, those ladies have the best spirit in the world. I hate I couldn't get all three of them on here, but you know how they say, two will do. They are the grannies, and if you're out there and you need entertainment, you need anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out to them. And that's how it's spelled, just like he's on here, Dem Grannies. So y'all make sure y'all go on all social media sites and check out Dem Grannies. Now, coming up next, we're going to keep the show moving right along. We only have an hour to talk to all these superstars, and I'm almost 30 minutes into the program. But this young man right here I met quite a while ago. We became fast friends. We become business partners. He's even gave me a major breakout role in a movie. He wouldn't let nobody. But anyway, I'll talk to him about that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my good friend, my country king. He is a movie producer. He's a music producer. He's an artist. He's a writer. He's a script writer. He owns the company that put it together, and he's also my country king, ladies and gentlemen. This is my guy. Here he is, Phillip Martin. What's going on, big bro?
What's up, boss? What's up, boss? Salute to you, yo. Salute to you, boss, man. Salute to you.
Man, this is crazy, man, to have you on my show. Me and this guy talk all the time, so it ain't like we don't talk. But to have him on the talk show is a unique thing because right now, with the release of the movie,
yes,
I know you in your busy season right now, bro.
Yes, I am.
I know you're in your busy season because if you're getting anything like I'm getting, I'm only a role player, but you're doing everything. I know that the phone is ringing off the hook. Opportunities are really going down. So talk to me, man. First of all, like I start off with everybody.
Yeah.
Phillip, where you from? You know, what's the story behind that?
Yeah, man. So like I'm from Texas. I'm in Houston, Texas at the time. And I've been in the music business like yourself for a very long time. But first, let me say this, yo, I'm honored to be on your show, man. You're one of the ones when I got into Southern Soul that I really studied, and I wanted to end up doing business with you, and then that came true. So I want to give you your flowers while you're here for all of the hard work that you've been doing, for years in the game, from promotions to radio to management to CEO, to boss man, to event planner, to all those other things. And I'm just honored that, I'm able to even work with you in any kind of capacity in the music business, So I wanted to say that to you,
Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate
it. Man.
And God don't make no mistakes, man. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Don't make no mistakes, man.
Yeah.
So before we get into it, because of course we got to talk about the movie. But
of course.
The purpose of this show, Phil, is to really, they see the names, they see the product, they see the movies, they see the music.
Right.
Let's talk a little bit about the man, okay? Phillip's from Texas. How did he get into this? What's that journey? What was that?
Well, I always been a hustler first. Just straight out the top. I always been a hustler, a go-getter. And with that, having that attitude at an early age, probably way too early than I should have, that it's just something that always stayed in me. So whatever I'm doing in life, whatever business venture that I'm doing, my number one thing is to hustle and go get it. So when I got into the music business, doing the rap, You know, that was our thing. And then we independent. So when you're independent and you get it out the mud, you have no choice because, you know, like they say, failure is not an option. You're going to fail plenty of times, you know, but it's not an option. You know, you got to get, you know, if you got that hunger, you know, and you got that drive, you know, you're going to always, you know, succeed in a lot of things that you're trying to do in life. So, you know, that's my thing. When it came to the music, it would just always became a hustle for me. You know, it's a passion, you know, I got it, music tatted all on my body, but it's a hustle too though. You know what I'm saying? It always has been a hustle, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's one of the things that I pride myself on just being able to bring in a hustle game to whatever business venture that I'm doing. And it's been a winning formula for me. So why stop now?
And let me ask you this. And as much as we talk, and this is one of the biggest questions, not necessarily from particularly you, but coming from Houston. Houston is one of those places that I look at Houston because of land mass. I look at California because of land mass.
Right.
That people can become independently wealthy.
Yeah.
Within the confines of your own home state.
Absolutely.
You know, it's hard to do that any place else. I'm from a little state, Mississippi. I see a lot of people, they kind of cluster the Midwest together. Atlanta is Atlanta, so it does differently. But Houston and California have always been known. You know, I remember people like South Park Mexican, his story.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? You look at people, just everybody in that area, if you can get something going, that area would take care of you,
man.
For the most part.
Look here, it's just like, you know, New York, when New York was on and popping, and there was no thing of the South. We was just only the consumers. But when New York was popping, you would hear the thing like 8 million stories. You can go platinum in New York and do your thing in New York alone, which is true. Well, guess what? The same thing out west, the same thing down south, you know, in Houston and in Texas being one of the largest states, you know, we pride ourselves on being independent, that, you know, we can sell 1 million copies right here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And we get rich because a lot of us got rich on the independent rap scene because we had all the distributors down here and we selling CDs and tapes for $13 and $16 a pop. You know what I'm saying? And then when the drought season come, we in the trunk selling CDs to everybody. So, you know, it's just, you can really make it. And shout out to my people on the West Coast out there in Oakland and the Bay Area, because they're independent little area too, though. They understood what it takes of being an independent label and being able to work with the different distributors and get all the money. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even need a major. Back in my days, we turned down 3 majors. Now, the last one, I wish I would have took it just to get into a machine like that.
Right.
But as far as making the money and getting the accolades too, I mean, shit, we didn't need a major. So you can do it in a population that's heavily populated with people that like good music. You can make it big time.
And that's what I've always respected, because like I said, I was back. I used to do some stuff with Lil Phillip, him and Hump out in Houston, and they really exposed me to that machine. And I was, you know, I wasn't even really in my bag yet. I wasn't, you know, I was a radio DJ here in Jackson, Mississippi, and Hump and Flip, they just kind of, man, those cat cut records with me when I was a nobody. You know, they let me produce and sing on some records for Lil Flip, and I'm talking about in the time of Game Over Lil Flip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, experiencing people, like you say, you mentioned the Bay Area. E40 don't care nothing about a deal.
No.
You know, because he's a giant in his system. And that's what I try to tell people. And that's what you and I talk about. The Southern Soul community is kind of like what Houston and the Bay Area, California, was. You know, now we're getting independently rich. You know, ain't nobody, bro, we really missing no meals.
That's right.
Over here with no system.
Right.
and that's not saying no system as a diss, but no major labels are beating down our doors to get to us. And that's the craziest thing in the world to me, simply because, okay, you put 30,000 people in the Staples Center. We put 30,000 people in a field, it's still 30,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be recognized. And that's one of the
Absolutely.
things, the conversation we would have at how nothing is easy,
Mm-hmm.
but it's obtainable in this Southern soul world.
Definitely. And I don't know if it's because the labels are looking at it, okay, they look at a ceiling, they look at a cap. Like, okay, so they may look at it like, well, where would Southern Soul take us? Yeah, they have fans to where they can put 30,000 in an arena or a field. You know, how much higher can Southern Soul take us for us to put so much amount of money into this genre to expect, 10 to 50 times more than that, though. So they look at it kind of like that, even though I feel like that they are sleeping on Southern Soul. Like you said, the numbers don't lie. And we do put asses in seats. We do sell tickets in Southern Soul. We do sell product in Southern Soul. It's his own little mini machine. So I wonder, I used to wonder too, like, why come the majors ain't beating down their doors? But I tell you this, man, and a few artists can probably can contest to this, not other artists, but other business people who are in the business, who now dealing with Southern Soul, that it is some executives out there, believe me, and you probably know this, Jay, is that they are watching. They are looking. I have, I want to say my fourth month in the Southern Soul. By the way, I only been in Southern Soul itself for a year and 3 months. But my fourth month in Southern Soul, I got contacted by two prominent, well-known guys in the music business who had their own companies, worked for the majors and all that shit, coming to me, asking me questions about Southern Soul and how, shit they get in and this, that, and the other. So they are watching Southern Soul. It's just they're not giving us, the full recognition that I think Southern Soul deserves.
And I agree with that, because I've been flown out to California with some very honorable people. I mean, some career making people. We came back, and I'll just tell the story. Me and Jay Wong were flown out there by a guy named Mike Karen. I mean, and it was an experience. And even when we came back, they were working on CeeLo Green's next project, and they were asking us, "Hey, do you all have any of that for this?" Now, being a little younger, a little ill prepared, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So that was an opportunity a while back. And if you talk to Warren will tell you the same thing. We went out there and got a really great snapshot of that big system. So they are out there. And that came from a random phone call. There was we had people that knew people. All of a sudden, I got a phone call on my phone. Said, "Hey, her name was Lisa. She was an A&R for Warner Brothers. A&R for Warner Brothers. We would like to get you all to come out here and let's do a little work together." Just like, how do you even know me? What do you, where did they come from? So that's the thing about it. And that's the encouragement because you and I always have these encouraging conversations. Like, we can really do this. And I tell everybody, get your real estate now while the prices are cheap. Yeah. Don't squander it, because once they do come in, they're going to buy up everything.
Oh, they're going to buy up everything.
Get everything. Yeah. They're going to buy up everything. So if you have something that's working, lock it down. Make sure you own it, whether it's your music, with certain things that you're doing. Make sure you have the control of it, because if you don't, when they come through, you're gonna be like, "Man, I was in this." And
they're gonna come, bro. Years. They're gonna come. They are gonna come. One of the guys that I was just talking about, he asked me, and I'm talking about multi-millionaire white guy. He asked me, "Hey, Phil, how do you think I can get in if I wanted to get in to get the top guys locked down?" And I'm like, "Really, Nick? Really?" You know what I'm saying? So that just told me right there. First of all, just receiving a phone call, he my people. He check on me. But to talk in depth a little bit about Southern Soul and how, if he wanted to get in, what do I think about how could he go get the top dogs? You know what I'm saying? So that's telling me right there that it's a big interest in Southern Soul. You know, it just needs to be, my opinion, structured a little bit more, man. That's my only thing I'll be feeling about Southern Soul, that the structure is not really, it's not really there. And if we could band together, man, we'll be so tight for when they do come. We make the call, bro. It's just like the independent. See, I'm thinking on the independent side how we would do the independent distributors. I dealt with every independent distributor that was out there, from the West Coast to the East to the South. So you got to have that mentality that, man, look, when you come to me, it's my call. It's my call.
You came to me. Like I say, if I'm calling you, that's one conversation. But if you calling me,
right,
that's another conversation.
That's whole thing.
That's a different conversation. And the thing, what I like so much about it, what I like is when somebody that I meet say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna do this." Okay, because to me, everything sounds good. It does. Hey, I'm gonna go walk on the moon. Okay. But when I look up and you're walking on the moon, that's what I like. And this is what I feel like you did with this Southern Soul Sunday movie, man.
Man, come on.
I mean, we talked about it. Hey, man, I'm going to shoot the movie, man. And I mean, you had got me out there. We were doing a record together. You had got me out of Houston. And you was like, man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm finna do this. And we kind of did some shots to see if the vibe was right, on camera. And that scene was a major scene that we did, It was a major scene, and I left there saying, I think this guy's for real. I think he's going to really do a movie. And I hope when you left, you like, I think I'm going to put this guy in my movie.
That's why we did the scene. That's why we did the scene. I said, why Yayo is here doing the video and the song with me, let me get a scene with him now that's in my head, because that was before the script actually was written. But I knew in my head, the script was written in my head already. But I knew that particular scene. And then if you notice, when you see the movie, we kind of danced on that same thing, but in a different area in the movie. You feel me though? Even some of the dialogue that was said.
Well, I tell you what, with you saying that, I've got a little bit of that clip that I want to play for those that haven't seen that dynamic. And this is my character, Big Percy, which is a manager, and this guy right here, he is just a hard-nosed detective, and we never see eye to eye. But this is a little bit of the dialogue. I'm gonna show this clip. So hold what you got, and we're gonna come back and talk about this whole thing.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do that.
Bet.
Brother,
you gotta know something.
Brother, I've done what I was supposed to do. Do you want to get shot?
That'd be a bad idea.
What now, man?
Listen, Mr. Percy, I just want to ask you a few questions about your artist that you manage. He's been murdered. And we need to get some questions answered.
Look, we've been around this before. I've come down, I've sat down. What is it that you want from me?
Well, this is what I need. He's your artist.
He
is. There anybody that you would think that would want to harm him any kind of way?
He's the king of Southern Soul. There's probably a million different people that may want to do that. Look, man.
You gotta know something.
Brother.
You gotta know something.
Brother, I've done what I was supposed to do.
Man,
talking about that.
Man. Come on,
man.
Bro.
Man, ease up off of me, man. You know what I'm talking about?
You know something, man. You can give me something.
Man, look, I've done what I needed to do. I've come to see your people. Hey, what do you want from me? He's the king of Southern Soul. And he's probably got a million people that want to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Man, that was good time. And that's a scene that we kind of, did some stuff with initially, and it just played through.
Right.
Played through
Right.
that.
You actually came up with some good ideas that we made a part of the script that brought the scene to life, to make it, more realistic. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the good things about working with you, which I knew earlier from the first time that we spoke. I'm like, okay, bro is articulate. He know his shit. He know music. He know the business, and he's multi-talented, like myself. So it was just an automatic click with us. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We think alike on a lot of different things, and it was just an automatic click,
Yeah, man, and it was, and it was super impressive at how you ran it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know a lot of the time and effort that it takes to put into doing this, bringing all that together, man. I couldn't imagine, because there's so many moving pieces, so many people that you gotta work with. Every call, every call comes through you, so I can imagine. Let's talk a little bit about the movie, man, and the people that you had involved. Tell us some of the people that you had involved in this movie. And first, let me say, if you had not gone out and gotten the movie, you are dead wrong. If you are in the Southern Soul community or any community, and you have a dream, I don't care if you're dreaming of being the best fry cook, if you have a dream of being the best school teacher, the best songwriter, the best performer, everybody has different dreams. But this is an actual dream that somebody mentioned to me. And within that's maybe a year in the making, something like that.
Yeah,
This was said, and in a year, we've got a finished product, a great product. So talk a little bit about the people that you work with on the Southern Soul Sunday movie.
Yeah, I do that. First, let me just piggyback off that real quick, though. The movie really, if you really look at the movie really is a movie of hope. It's a movie of love. It's a movie of dreaming. You know what I'm saying? It's a movie of disaster. It's all of those things in one, kind of like gumbo. Because I wanted to touch on a lot of those points. I wish I could have touched on some really more points, but the points that we touched on, it really resonate with a lot of people who are in Southern Soul. And when I say that, I mean the artists, promoters, some of the DJs,
the people in their life, the girlfriends,
the people in their life, the boyfriend,
the people
the
in their
girlfriend,
life,
the husband, the wife. Yeah. So it really resonates with that, though. So when I was casting and choosing the cast, certain people I already envisioned, man, this person needs to play this part. This person needs to play this part. Or they will be good at this particular character. So that's how I kind of chose the characters as far as the Southern Soul artists that took place in the movie, though. But the actors did their thing on their own. You know what I'm saying? The actors, I chose them. I cast them, and then I chose the right one that I thought that would fit the, play the best character.
And they did, man. I mean, even with the lead role, that young man really, it was just, even his look was so unique. And
it was unique.
It was unique, and it felt so believable. I've been in this a long time, and I'm gonna let you know, it just, a lot of stuff felt believable. My girl, Miss Connie, it was refreshing to see the people that I saw in this film doing the stuff that they were doing, the dialogue. And a lot of people don't realize, because everybody's like, man, y'all got the guy that played Biggie in this movie. I'm like, yeah. I mean, and this guy is, for lack of, he runs a particular network. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
He is the most influential person, and I don't know if we can say it on here, but he's the most influential person on Tubi.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Tubi
he is the guy.
It's where we all go.
He is the guy. Him and the other dude. You know what I'm saying? And that was all part of the plan. It was to bring it all together like that, man, and to bring Hollywood to Southern Soul. You feel me? That's big in itself, because not only is he a Tubi king, the boy played Biggie He played B.I.G. in the blockbuster movie, you know, Notorious.
Right.
And he's doing another one with for Suge Knight and 50 Cent, you know, playing a recurring role, you know what I'm saying? So to have him in this movie, Southern Soul
In this
Sunday,
genre.
come
In this
on,
genre.
man. Come on, bro.
In this genre.
That's
That was
big, bro. That's big.
yeah,
That's
that's big. So
it's bringing
if you
Hollywood
have
to Southern Soul.
and the thing about it, and at that same time, that's with him having that communication with us on this level, then boom. Who knows what conversation he may have with somebody else to say, what's this
Absolutely.
thing right here? So it's really opportunity. And that goes back to my thing. If you have not gone out and watched this movie, gotten this movie, and you're
Please.
somebody that has a dream, you're doing a disservice not only to the movie makers, but to yourself, because one day it's going to be your turn and you're going to need everybody to put in on your dream.
Right.
So
absolutely. And they can go get it. They can go watch it, yay, at www.southernsoulsundaymovie.com. That's www.southernsoulsundaymovie.com. They can go there. We got it priced at a very low price that's affordable for everybody. That was the plan, you know, for the first few days, for the first few weeks. And then it's going to the big networks, you know what I'm saying? No, but what I wanted to do with it was to put it in my community first, Southern Soul. I didn't want to take it to Amazon, who got 240 million subscribers. I didn't want to take it directly to Tubi right away, who got 84 million subscribers. I wanted to take it to the Southern Soul community first. You know what I'm saying?
First,
regardless of what they was going to do, you know, I just wanted to make it available to my people first, you know, and I did that, you know.
Give them that one more time. Give them that email address one more time.
That website to go watch the movie right now or whenever you would like to, it's www.southernsoulsundaymovie.com. www.southernsoulsundaymovie.com. And there you can go purchase the movie, watch it anytime you like. And, you know, and then plus I just want to say, man, I want to thank everybody that watched it so far, even, you know, to my cast members who participated in it and they purchased it just to do extra support, man.
Absolutely.
That's man, you don't know how that make me feel. That's beyond love and support to me. You feel me though? So, you know, shout out to the cast members who did that and everybody who purchased it so far and watched it. I mean, we approaching a little bit over 20,000 in the first month. This coming up Sunday will be a full month, and we already doing some hell of a numbers. You know what I'm saying? And we doing the numbers so big, like Ye said, the phones is calling. You know, I've already been offered a four movie deal to do some
already
with a budget. You know what I'm saying? So
hey,
you know,
help us to help you. You know
come on, man. You know, yes, sir. God is good though, man.
Man, that is crazy as to how this has happened. And this all feeds back into, we were talking a little bit earlier about how Hollywood is going to eventually, you know, the industry is going to eventually come in and start buying up real estate. This is how we own our real estate. You know what I'm saying? We get in now. I'm so thankful that you put it to where we could get it first, because sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. When it goes into a system that's got 20,000-30,000 titles, you know, we all know how algorithms
you get lost in the sauce.
It get lost in the sauce. So at least we get an opportunity to see this first, to see our faces. And I'm not talking about my particular face. Yeah, my particular face is in there. But I'm not talking about, but it's us. When I look at other things in the movie, I saw my sister, my mom, the job that Nelly did. I mean, it's one of those opening scenes. Let me tell you something. And this is what I thought. And I was going to tell you this privately, but I'll say that opening scene with Nelly, it reminds me of the opening scene that Samuel L. Jackson did on the movie that they made with Trey now. That's one of my favorite movies.
Wow.
Not Boys in the Hood, but Menace to Society. When they were sitting there gambling and he shot the guy. You know, that scene with Nelly was so retro.
Sitting at the table. Right. Yeah.
And wait, let me say that Nelly Tiger Travis did not shoot anybody, so y'all get to
No, she
running
did
with
not.
that.
No,
But she just
did not.
had such a nostalgic role that made us really feel how it happens in that Southern Soul world, that Southern Soul household, that Southern Soul kitchen.
Right.
So that really did. That set the tone for the movie.
Right.
For me.
And that scene for me was my opening childhood scene when I was 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? The little boy that was jumping on the bed, that's really me. You know, I think we all growed up in a household where our parents were jamming Johnny Taylor, B.B. King on the weekends with their friends, and we back there acting the ass, and mom and them threatening to come back there to put it on us, you know, with a switch, belt, shoe, stitching cord, whatever. And that was me, you know what I'm saying? So some of the scenes in the movie depicts a little bit of my life coming up.
And the thing about it, coming from this area, it depicted, I think, a broad swatch of most of our lives, because everybody had their kitchen. There's nobody that I know that grew up, to be honest, in our culture, and I'm not just talking from the South, that who mama didn't get up on Saturday playing either gospel or the blues, and it was cleanup day.
Come on.
Name me one person's parent that didn't do that from that era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say what they do now, but from that era, that was my whole job. I was the window cleaner. My mama had them big sliding closet doors, big mirrors.
Yeah.
I had to go in there and make sure that mirror was right on Saturday morning while we listened to that blues and gospel.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think the movie did an excellent job of depicting one of our stories. So I know there's going to be several more layers of what you're doing. I'm not going to say anything about the movie because I'm not giving any. Miranda hates me for that because I ain't telling you nothing. I was going back and forth if I was going to even share that little clip, but since it was you and I had to share our little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But the thing about it, man, I am so proud of you. I'm
Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro.
Glad to see the steps that you're making. Thank you. It is not only helping you. I encourage everybody, help us to help you, because the more things and these kind of projects do, that's more opportunities for you. You may be an up and coming. You may even be an established. Who don't want to be in the movies? You know, I was just talking to the Grannies a few minutes, you know, before you got on. Excellent candidates for movies. You know, excellent. They have a whole thing going on.
Yeah.
So somebody had to step out. I don't know of anybody that is kind of encompass what you have done, and that could be my ignorance. Because, like I said, I don't know, but I just see what you got going on is a major thing. Any way that I can help any of my platforms, any of my people, I just want to make sure that you keep on going, brother, because I really believe in what you're doing. Before we get out of here, because I know we're close to time, but before we get out of here, man, you've told us about the website. I put the website up so that everybody see the website.
That. Yes, sir.
But any information that you need people to know, man, this is your time. Just kind of let them know whatever you need them to know.
Right, man. First, I just want to just be inspiring to people. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. When I got into Southern Soul with my artists, that my thing was to add and help build to Southern Soul. You know, and that's what I wanted to offer. Bring my expertise of my 32 years plus in the business and help bring that to Southern Soul, which I feel is a genre that need to be recognized, whether it's by the Grammys, whether it's by Billboard, whether it's by other entities out there that we really trying to take our message with the music, with the artists and the producers, and even the DJs, you know, and even the promoters, even the janky promoters like Big Bo. By the way, though, people want to know who shot Big Bo at the end. They want to know who shot him. You know what I'm saying? You just got to just stay tuned, and you know you'll learn a little bit more about that. But it's about, hey, you have to really be grounded in this thing. And my thing is to help build and add to the culture of Southern Soul. It ain't about the money. Well, it's about money for me because I'm a businessman too, though, right? But I'm not in Southern Soul to get Southern Soul money from the people. Hell no, I got money. I came in Southern Soul done, good. So I want to add wisdom and knowledge and help some of these youngsters out here, some of these artists who don't know nothing. You know, they just on go. They go into the studio. They got no artist development. They need help with the art. They need help on how to be articulate when they holding a damn interview, how to hold the microphone, how to do choreography, how to handle their business, how to do their taxes, how to hire the right management. You know, they don't know. So when you deal with me over at Soul Town ENT on any capacity in the music business, you're gonna get all of that and business classes one-on-one. Because I do marketing. I have a marketing agency, and I can show you how to get customers and clients and get that bag. Because for me, at this point, you know, I'm all about just adding, man, and giving back. From this movie to helping artists like my artist M. Cali. I call him my artist, but he's really my business partner / artist. M. Cali getting endorsement from liquor deals. First year in the game, you know, and I want to be able to teach other artists who've been in the game for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and they still, you know, trying to find their way. And it's okay. But if you deal with me and on any capacity, we work together, we network, man, listen, I'm gonna give you my resources. I'm gonna try to help you do exactly what I'm doing. Just talk to me and chop it up with me, and I'm gonna spread the game and love with you, man. It's what it's all about. Help building and adding to the culture of Southern Soul. That's my deal. I want to add to Southern Soul. I ain't taking away. I want to add to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I believe in. You know, I always believe in I'm going to leave it better than I found it.
There you go.
So I'm going to leave it better than I found it. So I appreciate it. And I guess that's why we click right off the bat.
Yes, sir.
With everything that we're doing. So before you get out of here, I just want to send a quick shout out, and I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
People don't hear, you know, when they come on, I gotta talk to them. My
Yes,
guy
sir.
Mike Hall down in Florida, Sarah Reed, Jalen Stevens, and Harris.
Yeah.
Omar is on here. Omar, get off my line.
Omar.
Shine Brown, DJ Dirty is on here. Sean Ricks, DJ Hollywood, Monica Todd. These are all people that's tuned in tonight.
DJ Hollywood, salute, boss.
Yeah, man. Like I say, all these people, man, are on here. I appreciate you coming on the live.
I appreciate you, bro.
You've given out the information. Don't forget to go to www.southernsoulsundaymovie.com.
Yes, sir.
Get the movie before it goes everywhere else, and you have to fight to try to find it.
Yeah, man. And don't wait for it to get to Tubi. Don't wait for it to get to Tubi and all the other platforms, because it will be in Tubi in a few more weeks, though. But we just trying to saturate it right now in the community first, man. Just help spread the love. It ain't up $7, man. Y'all boys and ladies, y'all mess off $7 on a whole bunch of other stuff, though. This movie will bless you. I'm telling you, it's a history-making movie. It's finna be iconic, you know. So just be a part of it. I'm asking you to be a part of it and help, you know, support and promote the movie, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we're doing good things for Southern Soul, and we want to continue that. But we're going to continue to need your help and your support. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So you heard it from the man himself. This is producer, movie maker, writer, artist, screenwriter. I mean, this boss man, management company, artist development. This is a man that does a whole lot and has a whole lot of hats. His name is Phillip Martin. Phil, if you're nasty.
Yes,
and he's also one of my country kin.
Oh,
and I
man,
appreciate you coming on the show.
Yes, sir,
Thank
boss.
you,
I appreciate you, boss, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Thank you, big brother.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Y'all, that's my guy, Phillip Martin, man. And I'm going to get up out of here because we've done so much with this tonight. I've had a ball. I've had the Grannies on here. They're coming down to the big ride March 30th in Newville, Alabama at Hogan's Valley. So if you're in that area, please come down. That was Phillip Martin, the owner, the person all rose in with him for the Southern Soul Sunday movie. It was a great opportunity for me to work on that movie. So if you have not gotten it, you see it, www.southernsoulsundaymovie.com. Please go out and get it. I'm your boy Big Yayo, and that's my show for tonight. See y'all next Tuesday. Peace.